It's in the game. It's in the game.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. What might we see today?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Rafinha. Now with Marquez. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Looking for a hole in the defence. And a confident clearance. Isaac. Bale. Just the challenge that was required. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Now with Bale. The ball back with Real now. Gareth Bale. Frank Lampard. Bale. Mbappe. Can they deliver here? But then the one that fails to hit its target. Ruud. Gareth Bale. Mbappe. Now with Bale. Oh, genuine chance. Bale. And teammates around him. Can they forge ahead? Well, we've just witnessed the first goal of the night from Gareth Bale, and that will be a big boost. Frank Lampard. Gianluca Zambrotta. Zambrotta. At times they make passing look easy. Very effective passing sequence. Well, good use of the ball. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Lampard. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Mbappe. Excellent defending. Jairzinho. And support available. Lampard. Will it be? No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Gullit. Mbappe. Jairzinho. Now with Bale. Ruud. On to Bale. Can they fashion a chance? Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. And played the pass well. He's in behind. Superb chance. Oh, not safe yet. Can they nudge in front? There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again. And the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area. Just poor defending all round.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Gareth Bale. Ruud Gullit. Now with Bale, Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. This could square the game. Keeper did his job to begin with. And a time for calm on the ball. Oh, he's through here. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that. Brilliant goal.
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it.
And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Gareth Bale. Can't miss, surely! Determined defending. Luis Diaz. Federico Di Marco. Bale. Effective looking pass. He must finish! And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Lampard. Jairzinho. This attack looks highly promising. This could level it. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Gareth Bale. Pelé. Frank Lampard. Isaac. Jairzinho. Now options are plenty. He succeeds in clearing it. Jairzinho. Now with Jairzinho. Rafael Marquez. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Must take the lead here. And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Ah, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
It might still be problematic. Well, what a stop that was. But he's gone short with it. Ball is loose. A bit disappointing in the end. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Jairzinho. Isaac. Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, now they have possession. Luis Diaz. On to Iniesta. Gullit. Iniesta. Bit sloppy there. Can they make this count? But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Bukayo Saka. And the emphasis is on creativity to take the lead. Oh, and a penalty has been awarded. Big moment here. Can they get themselves ahead? This to get... Must score! In it goes! A well-taken penalty. So a personnel change then. Just 15 minutes remaining. Foul but rightly play on. Advantage played, but now a free kick given. Well, possibilities in the centre.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. And he has options available. And let's give credit to the defending. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. And it's over now. A win for Spain. It has gone according to their master plan. What have you made of their performance?
It was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Gareth Bale. Now, who can he play it to? But really sticking to the task defensively. Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Michael Owen. Frank Lampard. Isaac. Bale. Owen. Chance to do damage. A fine reading of the situation. Jairzinho. Here's Isaac. Kylian Mbappe. Lampard, can they forge ahead? And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, let's have another look at this, because Mbappe shows such skill to go beyond the defender, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Owen. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Jairzinho. Bale. Here's Mbappe. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Interested to get your critique.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus.
This could square the game. Well, still danger. Oh, that's not a good clearance. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Frank Lampard. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And time for the change now. So all even here. Who might produce that match-winning moment? Rudhulit. Stam. On to Thuram. Ronaldo on the ball. Frank Lampard. Isak. Now with Bale. And he's broken free. Oh, still up for grabs. Eden Hazard. And into the last 30 minutes now. Frank Lampard. Here's Isak. And moving it forward. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, he's through here. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And what a good finish this is from Hazard. He strikes it so cleanly and hits it with power. That's a great goal.
Lampard. And Diaz has it. Stam. Eden Hazard. Rafinha. Jairzinho. Mbappe with it. Very quick thinking there. Just 10 minutes to go. Referee deciding to give the free kick. Well, the referee letting him know any more like that and he will go into the book, Stuart.
Yeah, he knows he can't commit another foul now.
I must say this looks promising, but nothing comes of it.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise.
This could be the equaliser. No real threat, you've got to say. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. What are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Ronaldinho. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And that brings the attack to an end. Gullit. Isak. Jairzinho. On to Bale. Bale has given it away. Jairzinho. Gullit. Gullit has it. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Isak. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Rudhurit. Jairzinho. Gullit. It needs an accurate cross. Can he put them in front? Full credit, wonderful stop. And a confident clearance. Can he find the right pass? It did look on for them, but not to be. Isak. Schweinsteiger. And in with a real chance. Cristiano Ronaldo. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So underway again, and even Steven here. Mbappe. Frank Lampard. Jairzinho. Well, mopping up defensively. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Yapstam. Gullit. Jairzinho. Rafael Marquez. Here's Mbappe. Bukayo Saka. Plenty of support here. Can they forge ahead? And a simple clearance, a good one. Well read to win possession back. 20 minutes to go in this one. Gullit. Jairzinho. Here's Ronaldo. Now with Thuram. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Mbappe. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Still working away. And the keeper does his job. Brilliant contest, this.
Well, how important will that save be? That's a great piece of goalkeeping.
Substitution for Real Madrid. And buying them time. 5 minutes to go. Can they forge ahead? Nicely saved. Must finish. And that is that. The full-time whistle here. And nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Frank Lampard. Marquez. Lampard. Moving it forward. Well, potential danger. Very quick thinking there. Van Basten. Hazard. Now with Beckham. Bale. And on to Beckham. Opportunity it is. There it is. The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Jairzinho. And they need to get tighter. Oh, really careless. They might be in. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Jairzinho. Schweinsteiger. And on to Jairzinho. And Real with the ball again. Mbappe. Now the forward thrust from Gareth. Real chance. Clears it away. Jairzinho. This attack, this could square the game. Well, if you want to talk about safe hands under pressure, you've just seen them. Well, that'll be a corner. A goal here would really change the complexion of this match. Oh, it might be. Cleared away comprehensively. Gianluca Zambrotta. Can he find the right pass? Is it going to be? Van Basten. Oh, surely. He can't hold on to it. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Good-looking sequence, this. Still alive. Corner to Real as they try to press home their advantage. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Oh, big moment! And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Di Marco. Mbappe. Schweinsteiger. On to Saka. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Oh, in with a chance! And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. Well, 2-1 it is here. And it's there for Gareth Bale. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Beckham. Now with Beckham. Lampard. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, very effective play in possession. And Stam got rid of it. Bastian Schweinsteiger. And Diaz has it. Opportunity here. And a goal! They've cut into their lead. It's not settled yet. 3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Schweinsteiger. Luis Diaz. Lampard with it. How can they find a late leveller? Is it going to be? Oh, they're not out of trouble. What late excitement. And the match is level.
No doubt he'll feel hard done by there, because that first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments.
Welcome, everyone, on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Dembele. And the ball's gone. Isak. Bale. It's an intelligent run from Gareth Bale. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Dembele. Gareth Bale. Johan Cruyff. A throw has been given. Toure. Now with Bale. Yaya Toure. Determined defending. Mbappe. And giving it away. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Frank Lampard. And on to Jairzinho. Can he deliver? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Johan Cruyff. He's going forward well here. A goal! And it's very much game on here. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Gianluca Zambrotta. Now with Jairzinho. Here's Isak. Isak! And still danger here. Nesta. Alessandro Del Piero. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Throw-ins given. Wasn't where the throw-in was meant to go. Gareth Bale. Jairzinho. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. And the attacking options appear plentiful. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Bastian Schweinsteiger. And possession lost there. Dembele. Now with Bale. Isak. And the right place to cut out the pass. 20 minutes to go in this one. Dembele. Can he put it away? And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. An opportunity. Can't miss, surely. And there it is. Perfectly executed.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, they have been getting 3 substitutes warmed up. And by the look of it, all 3 are coming on. Nedved. Saka. Great opportunity. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Gareth Bale. Cruyff. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Well, shortly we'll hear the final whistle. The home side with the lead. What have you made of this?
Well, their attacking play has been excellent today. However, by throwing so many players forward, they've looked vulnerable at the back, which is why this will be a nervy finish. They just need to hold on here.
This could be the equaliser. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, as you can see, not much power, but great accuracy. He made that look...
And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How's it going to go, Stuart?
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And Kroos intervening. Mbappe. Gareth Bale. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Bale. Cruyff. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Straight forward for the keeper. Bale. Gareth Bale. Dispossessed by Nesta. Cruyff. Can they nudge in front? Keeper had it covered. Well, a fairly rudimentary save. Jairzinho. Magnificent defending. Alessandro Del Piero. Bale. On to Kroos. Dembele. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Isaac. Interception to snuff out the danger. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Second half underway, and both teams will be itching to break the deadlock. Del Piero. Nesta. On to Kroos. And the ball taken forward by Toni Kroos. He has options around him. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Jairzinho. Can he put them in front? Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And he might be through here. Flag up, tight offside. This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time. A very good tackle. Lampard. Saka. Chance here. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Bale. Dembele on the ball. Dembele. Nedved. And bursting forward. But quick thinking defensively. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. A goal here could settle it. Well, from that sort of range, he really should be testing the keeper. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Lampard. And that is that, the full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Stuart, your expectations?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Jairzinho. Here's Isaac. Plenty of support here. Kylian Mbappe. And it's there for Gareth Bale. Took a touch on the way through. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
Zambrotta. Gullit. Dalglish. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Just the clearance that was needed. Isaac. Kylian Mbappe. Clean challenge. Must take the lead here. Gareth Bale. There wasn't much in that offside decision. Could have been in business. Di Marco. Kylian Mbappe. Bale with others in the vicinity. Half-hearted clearance. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Mbappe. Now Son. The ball with Rodri. Can he give them the lead? And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And the referee sounding the second half into action. It's Barcelona with the lead here. Kylian Mbappe. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Marquez. Schweinsteiger. Lampard. Kylian Mbappe. Plenty of support here. Oh, free kick, they'll be licking their lips. And they're making a change.
Hit it!
Oh, how did that not go in? Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. Oh, what an opportunity. And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off his line early. Gullit. Dalglish. The ball with Rodri. Ruud Gullit. And he's made headway. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. And they will make the change now. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Mbappe, big chance. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And he's through here. Chance still there. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes. Back underway. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw...
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What are your expectations for today?
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
He made good progress there. Is it going to be? And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Saka. Now Matuidi. Now with Saka. Running with confidence. Can he? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration. Lampard. And on to Zambrotta. Frank Lampard. Very alertly winning back possession. Mo Salah. Bale. Matuidi. Salah. Isaac. And possession lost there. Saka. It is a decent looking attack here. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. Well, they can keep possession now. Mbappe. Good challenge from Matuidi. He's in here. Oh, great challenge, but they can't relax. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Deflection, throw in here. And they've decided that the time is right to make a triple substitution. Johan Cruyff. And a simple clearance, a good one. Luis Diaz. Saka. Good movement. Might it be Mbappe? And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now. Matuidi. Schweinsteiger. An effective challenge. Luis Diaz. Here's Mbappe. Schweinsteiger. And Diaz has it. Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Saka. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. He has teammates around him. Spot on with that tackle. Johan Cruyff. Now Mo Salah. Blaise Matuidi.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
It was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Isaac. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Now with Di Marco. Composed and patient passing. Rafinha. And it's with Marco van Basten. Zambrotta comes away with the ball. Must take the lead here. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
One 0 then. Bale looking purposeful, getting into that advanced position. Ronaldinho. Van Basten. And it's with Ronaldinho. Rafinha. And teammates around him. But really sticking to their task defensively. Mbappe. Oh, might be. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Thuram. Rafinha. And it's with Ronaldinho. Van Basten. An alert piece of defending. Isaac. Jairzinho. Can he find the right pass? Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Lampard. The first half here comes to an end. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And let's give credit to the defending. Eden Hazard. Here's Rafinha. And it's with Ronaldinho. Van Basten. Just the challenge that was required. Isaac. Might be a chance here. "30 minutes to go then. Ronaldinho. Well, Van Basten. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time. Frank Lampard. Lampard. Now with Zambrotta. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Company. Ruud Gullit. Rafinha. Van Basten. Here's Rafinha. Giving the ball away.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
This could finish it. And a goal. They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Zinedine Zidane. Gullit has it. Plenty of support here. But they took care of the situation defensively. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them.